Kolkata Knight Riders are riding the momentum of 3 consecutive victories. Tonight, that winning streak collides with a desperate Delhi Capital squad fighting to keep their playoff hopes alive in match 51. Historically, a matchup here at the Arun Jaitley Stadium points to one specific outcome: a massive aggregate score. The flat surface and quick outfield usually allow batters to dictate the terms and accumulate runs easily. But an alert from the Indian Meteorological Department has thrown a massive variable into the mix. Delhi NCR is bracing for severe thunderstorms accompanied by dust and 50-km/h winds. High wind speeds of that magnitude interfere directly with the physics of a cricket ball in flight. Standard assumptions about run rates and ideal Dream 11 lineups break down when the air itself acts against the batter. The team that secures a victory tonight will have to navigate a volatile combination of tactical pressure and harsh environmental realities. The physical dimensions of the stadium are heavily skewed toward the batting side. The square boundaries sit at a notably short 60 to 65 meters. That specific layout is an open invitation for Delhi's KL Rahul or Kolkata's explosive duo of Finn Allen and Cameron Green to target the ropes. Those 50-km/h crosswinds introduce severe aerodynamic drag. A ball struck high into the air, perfectly timed for a 6, will catch the wind shear and drop significantly shorter than intended, right into the hands of the deep fielders. Batters will have to actively suppress their launch angles. Scoring relies heavily on finding gaps and keeping the ball beneath the turbulent air. The severe weather essentially neutralizes the advantage of the short boundary. Power clearing is replaced by the necessity of grounded, calculated shot placement. As the evening progresses, the flat pitch at the Kotla dries out. By the middle overs, the surface loses pace, causing the ball to hold up off the deck. This timeline perfectly suits Kolkata's Sunil Narine. He steps onto this dry surface carrying the psychological momentum of having just captured his 200th IPL wicket. Delhi will need to deploy their own countermeasures in these middle overs. They'll look to leverage the specific matchup between Rinku Singh and left-arm wrist spinner Kuldeep Yadav to break Kolkata's rhythm. The dry pitch provides the friction needed for Varun Chakravarthi's carom balls and Axar Patel's left-arm grip to bite into the surface, creating variable bounce to trap aggressive hitters. Whichever batting lineup can weather these middle-over spells without losing their top order will dictate the required run rate in the final stretch. If the thunderstorms hold off, the evening introduces another critical environmental variable: heavy nighttime dew settling onto the outfield during the second innings. Moisture actively sabotages the spin mechanics we just discussed. A wet ball drastically reduces the friction coefficient between the leather and the bowler's fingers, making it incredibly difficult to impart turn or control length. This data chart visualizes the historical bias at this venue. Chasing teams have secured 53 wins compared to 48 wins for teams batting first, confirming the distinct advantage of batting while the opposing bowlers struggle with a wet ball. Because of this mathematical edge, the captain who wins the toss is highly incentivized to bowl first. The coin flip effectively shapes the entire trajectory of the match. Taking all these elements into account, Kolkata arrives with a historical cushion, maintaining a 19-15 head-to-head win record over Delhi. For Fantasy League construction, the data points to KL Rahul as the safest captaincy choice. He's amassed 445 runs this season and holds a record 152-run knock at this specific venue. Cameron Green stands out as the optimal vice-captain. His recent dual-threat resurgence provides a reliable avenue for points through both his batting and his medium-pace bowling. However, keep a close eye on the IMD weather radar right up until the toss. The arrival of the storm immediately overrides all standard fantasy calculations. Match 51 serves as the crucial tipping point for the IPL 2026 playoffs. Subscribe to stay updated with our tactical break.